Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Disha Jain and I'm a fashion designer and now a young entrepreneur. As you all know, if you have seen my latest videos, I have started a new business by the name Little. So today I'm gonna share you 5 things that you didn't know about my brand. Obviously, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or maybe just my YouTube channel, you know a lot of things about my brand. But today I'm gonna tell you things which probably I think you don't know, and they play a very major role in my brand and about what I do. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing about my brand or about me is Little is my second business. It's not my first business. My first business started in 2013. It was by the name Inga, and it was a kids wear brand. So I used to make those ball gown party wear dresses and casual dresses also, but mainly for kids. I organized a kids fashion show and few photo shoots and a lot of things during that year. But gradually I realized that my interest is more towards accessories rather than clothing. That is why I started this new brand Little, which focuses only on accessories. So this was the first fact about my brand or my business. So moving on to the second thing, I think most of you know this, but the second fact is that I started this business in 2020 during the lockdown period, during this pandemic which the world was going through, and I started a new business. I started a new phase of my life during this period. I know it's very shocking, and at that point of time a lot of people were going out of business and I started a new business. So that was a very big step for me, for my family, for everyone related to this business. But I think when it's time, it's time. Like I tried starting the business few times before also, but the timing and the planning weren't in place. So maybe it's just was in my destiny that I had to start this business in 2020. So it had to happen that way. So obviously it was very difficult. I have shared my experience in my previous video. I'll attach the link and so you can go through it, like what was it like starting a business in the pandemic. So you can go through that. So the third fact about my business, that is Little, is my first ever product like which I made for my brand was a hair scrunchie. When I was planning about the brand, I obviously was focused on accessories, and at that point of time, like I said, it was lockdown and pandemic, so I couldn't recruit people or maybe contact the vendors for the raw materials, anything. So I had to make all the accessories myself, from which the tagline comes, that handcrafted with love. That is just because I had to do everything myself. The first product that I made was a hair scrunchie. Obviously I made many mistakes because it was my first time. I did many surveys with different fabrics, different technique, and then finally when I thought it was perfect for my customers, then I started making it in bulk. So yes, this is the third fact, that the first ever product Little made or Little launched was hair scrunchie. Another thing, you guys, latest scrunchie collection is now online. So it is a little different from what I made in the earlier stages. Obviously there are different fabrics, the size is bigger, the elasticity is different, so there are a lot of things. So do check that out, or maybe you can come visit my design studio. It's in Bhopal. All the details are on the website, so you can go check that out. Coming on the fourth fact, I love this thing. Like I'm pretty sure that no one in the Little family knows this. So our best selling product is hand painted coasters. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have seen like my client diaries is filled with hand painted coasters because it's such a new concept, such a personalized gift. I mean, personally, I have never seen this kind of thing before, so it's very unique and people are loving it. I am getting a lot of orders in bulk, touch wood for that. So a lot of you don't know that this product was by a fluke. I was not planning on starting this product at all. I When I started this, when I started planning this, my main focus was on fashion accessories rather than home decor. So when I was planning how my studio would look, what will be the office accessories, I have made a video on that also. You can go check that out, like how I purchased all my office accessories. So I wanted a coaster, obviously, because I drink coffee, green tea, like water, like a lot of things. So I needed a coaster. Obviously, I don't want to ruin my table. So at that time, I couldn't go to the shop, or the courier service were not working. I mean, they were working, but it was taking like a month's time to deliver in my city. So I had to have a coaster for myself. I found a wood piece in my art and craft box, and I thought, why not I just paint it and make something for myself. I always liked painting, so that wasn't a task for me, it was just fun for me. So I just sketched on it and I painted. And at that time, I didn't have a top coating which I use now to make it waterproof. As I couldn't go to the market, I couldn't buy it myself, so I just used my hairspray and I sprayed it on it to make it waterproof. And you won't believe, my family loved it so much. Like, everyone was like, this is very good, we like it, it's very pretty. And I was getting so much appreciation. I showed it to my relatives also on video call, and they loved it so much. And at that point, I decided that I'm gonna do this for my brand as a product. And obviously the methods changed after that, because that was just a sample piece. So the wood changed. I switched to teak wood to make it more sturdy and lifelong. I switched to waterproof coating rather than a hairspray, because that's not permanent, obviously. I switched to better paints and better designs. But that was the time that I decided that yes, I'm gonna do home decor products as well. So I'm gonna attach that picture of the coaster, which I still have, which I just made it for fun, and then it became my hot selling product. The fifth and the last fact about my brand is my first ever sale in bulk, or maybe my first ever profit, was during the Rakhi time. So I started my brand on 15th July 2020, and Rakhi was around that corner, like maybe July end or August, I don't remember the dates, but it was just near that. So obviously I made some Rakhis. I didn't make it in bulk because it was a new business, and it was during the pandemic, and I didn't know that people will come and buy the product, as obviously people were not getting out that much. And online also, it wasn't like now I do a lot of publicity, like digital publicity or marketing, but at that time it was just the beginning, so I didn't do that much. So I didn't make a lot of Rakhis, but I made a few that maybe my relatives or maybe my close ones would buy that. But luckily it turned out really well for me that period. I sold a lot of Rakhis. I was working overnight, like I worked till 3 or 4 in the morning to make a lot of Rakhis, because daily I was getting so much orders, and orders in bulk. And at that time, a lot of people couldn't provide courier services, and I was glad that my courier service guy was sweet enough to provide with his services. So I was delivering a lot of Rakhis. My mom was helping me making the Rakhis, as I had to make a lot in one day and I couldn't do it myself. So my mom, my dad, my sister, they were all helping me making that. And that was my boost up actually. Like it's really difficult for a new business to incur profits at the very early stage. That I knew before, but this period was really good for me. That was my first profit and my first sale in bulk. So here were 5 facts about my brand. If you have more questions about my brand or about any business or fashion industry or anything, just comment down below and I'll surely get back to you guys, and I'll help you in whichever way possible. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, do like and comment and share and do the necessary bits. Stay tuned for new videos. Till then, bye bye.